Hi there, this is Diecast channel, and in this video we're going to do a review on this 1967 to 1973 Opel Kadett 1900 Rallye, made in a 1/20 scale by Revell. And this particular model is not made in diecast but in composite, which is a reinforced kind of plastic. So don't forget to subscribe in case you haven't subscribed yet. Stay with me to the end of this video. Give me a thumbs up, share this video, and click the bell for news. So let's unbox this car and take a better look at it right now. First thing I noticed in this Opel Kadett when I got it, and this was informed by the person who sold me this car, is it had a little issue on the roof. It was a rounded spot. It had some rashes on the painting, and these were probably caused by the plastic from the packaging due to being stored in not very good conditions. This painting on the rounded region was a little bit rough, so I had to try to make it smoother by using polishing compound, the same polishing compound we use for car body painting. So first thing I'll do is I'm going to rub this compound that's abrasive with a very soft cloth, circular movement, so I can make it shinier and smoother. I'm going to do it repeatedly, and then I'm going to do vertical and horizontal movements in order to recover the shine of this painting, which is very good for the car, actually. Starting to shine again. It's starting to become a little bit better. Now I can notice that having some results. At last, that painting on the roof, almost uniform as the rest of a car painting. It's not 100%, but I would say it's something around 90, from 90 to 95%. It's really way, way, way better than it was before. The Opel Kadett B Rallye. This car was made in Germany from 1965 to 1973, and it had several engine options. They were from 1.1 liter to 1.9 liter. This case is a 1.9 liter, which is the Rallye. That would be a sports version of the Opel Kadett. It was for the German standards, it was a compact car. For the American standard, it would be a subcompact car. It would give origin to the Opel Kadett C. That would be the Chevrolet Chevette that was also sold in the United States back in the 70s and 80s. This car was probably made from 1967 to 1973, since 1.9 was an engine option that was only available between these years. It was not available in 65 and 66. And as we can notice, those 50s, 60s, and 70s German cars made by Opel resemble American cars. They would look like shrunk American cars. If we look at the lines of this car, we can recognize some of its lines in the American Chevy Novas, Chevrolet Chevelles, and the body style kind of resembles the 1968 and 69 Chevrolet body for the Chevelles, Oldsmobiles, and Buicks. This fastback configuration was one of the possible bodies for this car. This car could be a two-door sedan, could be a four-door sedan, could be a station wagon. It's a car that was also sold in several different countries. This model car made by Revell is made in Composite, which is a reinforced kind of plastic. It's not necessarily resin, but it has a very good quality and details, and the painting quality is very good. All finishing touches: chrome, trims, wheels and tires, handles, mirror, headlights, tail lights have a very good realism and are very well made. So it's a car I really recommend for collectors who want some European cars. And I especially like German cars. I'm not really keen on European cars, but German cars are types of cars I really think are awesome. In front of the Opel Kadett Rallye, which looks very nice. It kind of resembles some American cars such as the Chevy Novas and somehow the Chevy Chevelles. We have some American inspiration in German cars back from the 50s and 60s, and this is no exception to the rule. This car has got the same type of design on the hood we had on the Opel Commodore and the Opel Rekord. That was a larger car made in Germany back in 1960s and 70s. Grille has a very realistic mesh. It's not an actual grille, but the mesh is very realistic, and it's painted black since this car was a sport option. That would be like an SS version of the Opel Kadett. And it's got flat black racing stripes on the hood, just following the example of its American counterparts. Headlights, the auxiliary lights, and blinkers are very realistic. The bumper with the bumper guards are also very realistic and have a very good quality chrome. The alignment of the hood is also very good. And the logo, very realistic engine bay with the 4-cylinder 1.9 engine that was available for this car at the time. We can see the air filter pan, cables, wires, battery, a reservoir, and the engine bay itself with the hood latch and the front panel and radiator cap that's right here, which is very realistic and very well made. Revell has done a very good job on this engine bay. Even though the hinges are not so realistic as they should be in a real car, since in a real car they would be more towards the edges, but still very well made and very delicate instead of being thick. Very nicely made interior with a 3-spoke steering wheel. Those wheels steer. We have the gauges that look very realistic. We can also see the buttons and knobs on the dashboard. The stickers that mock the gauges have a very good realism, and we have the Opel logo right in the hub of the steering wheel. The pedals look also very realistic. The interior is all made in black. Tilting seats. And very good realism. From the passenger side, the 2 air outlets, a radio and auxiliary gauges, and also the gear lever in a very tiny central console. It's a very compact car. It doesn't have a headliner, just some visors, and inside we can notice some remains of the external rear end of a car with a very good realism and a design that sort of reminds the one of a Chevelle, especially this fastback rear end. trunk lid that's fixed with the trunk lock. That's a separate part. Opel logo with a decal that looks like a photo etched. A very good quality decal. Same way this Kadett Rallye logo right here in the trunk lid. Rear bumper with the bumper guards and the dual exhaust tip with a single exhaust pipe. It was very common for some German cars back in the 1960s and 70s. Gas cap. If this trunk opened, gas tank would be on this side instead of being underneath the trunk. The car from underneath, very nice undercarriage that was made on this Revell model car. The car floor, that's very well marked. This is a rear-wheel drive car, so we have a drive shaft and the differential in the rear and a torsion bar, stabilizing bar. The front and rear suspensions are very well made. The muffler with a single pipe and the trunk floor with no gas tank, since the gas tank would be on the side. All details here are very well reproduced. The engine and transmission look also very realistic. Ranking this car from 0 to 10, I would give it a 10. I think it deserves a 10. It's a very nicely made model car. It's made in reinforced plastic, and it's not cheap plastic. It doesn't have a cheap appearance. It has very good looking details. It has very nice finishing touches, very good quality painting job, very nice wheels and tires, and very realistic details. So I'd like to thank you for all likes and views, for all subscriptions. Please don't forget to subscribe in case you haven't subscribed yet, and let me know down in your comments what you think about the video and about the car. And if you have any further information on the Opel Kadett and you want to share with us, please do so by writing down in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.